What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Dima, Serena Williams is one of the greatest female athletes of all time, amassing over $300 million during her career. And of course, for the average person, she's done way more in her life than any of us can imagine. And we will probably think to ourselves, if we had what she has, we would be so content. Many of us daydream at our jobs or at home what it would be like to earn $300 million in a career. And Serena Williams has done so. She's hung out with all of the favorite celebrities that you love, all of your favorite singers, lives in houses, been across the world. But there's one issue with Serena Williams. She has, in my honest opinion, low self-esteem. Because of Serena Williams' height and her skin tone, some people have ridiculed her for that over her career, saying some nasty things. And you know how it is. We pay attention a lot more to the haters than we pay attention to those that care about us. And of course, this has caused a lot of controversy and a lot of support with regards to women on her behalf because, hey, so many quote-unquote black men have talked about her so bad, she should never deal with black men ever again. And she's dated high-profile black men before. So we can't say that Serena Williams doesn't like black men because she does. However, she is married to Alexis Ohanian, who is also very successful in his own right. I believe he's white or Jewish, I'm not necessarily sure. But stop the show. Is Serena Williams looking differently these days? Rewind! Remember Serena Williams when her sister Venus Williams had these beads in her head? That's classic Serena Williams. She was, a young lady, athletic. We know she was definitely thick. And hey, a lot of brothers could deal with her. A lot of brothers, including myself, I didn't see anything wrong with her. She's just an athlete. But of course, Serena Williams felt that something was wrong with her. And now Serena Williams went from looking like that a few years ago to looking like this now. And when you see her now, Serena Williams has a new face. And of course, always a new weave, a blonde weave, which is very interesting, and I won't comment more on that. They will blame black men as to why this happens. Let's stop the show. There was a video that came out a few years ago of Serena Williams pretty much having some quiet time with her husband, Alexis Ohanian. And of course, she's, into wigs and weaves, as we talked about. But look at what she does with Alexis Ohanian in his wig.
Of course, I'm up on the wig craze, and I just don't know how to clean my wigs and how to style them. So, Angie. But I did get this new wig hit. It doesn't sit really still, but I just washed my wig, and I'm going to clean it out. I'm going to comb it out, and my mama, stop moving your head. So this is the final look. Inches, stiff well. Nowhere. Inches. Yes. Now we're on to our second one. This one could definitely use some love. Stiff everywhere right now, especially there. So this is going to dry a little lighter. All to dye it. When you're an artist. Move over, Angela Meadows, because here come, you know what, never mind, I'm going to stay in my lane. That was fast. This is a good headstand. Yes. Thank you.
That's right. She put it on him. Now, rewind! Let me get back to that whole discussion about black men and colorism. There is a particular TikToker by the name of Silay, if I'm saying it right. She's from South Africa. And colorism, unfortunately, goes on. We know black men and black women both do that. And she has this to say about colorism.
As a light-skinned girl, I'm always on the lookout for colorists. The minute I talk to a man, I always check for colorism. If this man comes to me and is like, yeah, I only date light-skinned girls, I'm like, okay, why? No, because it's just a preference. Okay, so why don't you prefer yourself? Because to me, if you're a dark-skinned guy and you say that you don't prefer dark-skinned girls, then to me you don't prefer yourself, because those dark-skinned girls are what you are. So if you don't like yourself, because to me that's you not liking yourself, so if you don't like yourself, then how do you expect me to like you? Like, I'm not gonna do that. If you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, ugh, I'm dark, I never want children that look like this, then you're not the man for me, because it means that self-hate is gonna go and it's going to affect the children. Light-skinned girls usually don't care about colorism, and I think it's very sad, because if we had more light-skinned girls speaking out against colorism, being active against fighting colorism, then I think it would subside in our society. So for me personally, I'm doing my part, and I'm never accepting a man that is colorist to date me. So yeah, if you hate yourself, then I have no business liking you, period.
That's right. She asks black men, look, do you like light-skinned women, and are they your preference? Okay, it's a good question. I believe she's right. But a lot of black women got in the comment section and they also agreed. But I have a question. What about the black women who are colorists? And see, that's the situation that I want to talk about. I really want to deal with that, because a lot of times black men get blamed for why black women make decisions in colorism, when we're really not being honest. Because if you think about it, her putting a wig on her white husband, well, people will be like, oh, well, that's fun and games. Well, that's what we all do. Stop the show. I have never in my life, in my 42 years of living, had a woman try to put a wig on me. Never happened. It never will happen. Okay. Why is she doing that? Either one, she don't respect him and wants to dominate him, or two, she really is in love with wigs and weaves and being colorist by nature. Not only that, she was at the Miami Open watching her ex-boyfriend Gregor Dimitrov play tennis. And if you can look at their, interaction, it is some touchy-feeliness going on there. And what I really want to get at is the reason why Serena Williams did this particular change up with her, her looks and how she wants to be portrayed. She wants to be accepted more by white society. That's what it is, right? She wants to be more attractive to white people. It's the only thing that you can explain, because when she lived in a black world, the black community world, when she was coming up, when she was young, she didn't have that mentality. But as she has been exposed and now she has money and she doesn't like how she looks, that can't be attributed to black men, because she already has a white man now. She has what she wants, but still she changes her look. Now, if it was about getting a white man and that was it, then she would have been okay there. No, Serena Williams continues to change her face through surgery and things like that, very similar to Michael Jackson. Because why? They want to be closer to looking like a Caucasian. And yet these will be the same people that'll be sticking up for the black community, Black Lives Matter, all the stuff, when really they have a problem with what they look like. And a lot of sisters need to stop blaming black men for colorism, when of course, yes, we have some black men that are colorists and maybe a lot of rich black men who are colorists. But what about the black men who are interested in you? There are so many black men who are successful who are interested in black women or African women or dark women. All right. There's so many black women out there that are dark skinned or whatever, and they got men beating down their door. They not looking for no dates. All right. But when you have sisters who want to blame black men and say, this is the reason why I want to look like this, it's not true. All right. You want to look like that because that's how you want to look. The same thing with Michael Jackson. I mean, he wanted to look like that and nobody blamed him. Like, well, the reason why Michael Jackson wants to keep changing his face because black women don't like him how he is, which is not true. So people just want to be like that because they want to be like that. And because, if she's black, it's okay. But let a black man start changing his face like that. It will be different. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you do. We're out.